Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel.
I'm Gabriel.
And we're the Colombian Cousins on Friday with the Cousins. And today we are back with the next episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Episode 13.
13.
Numero 13. Okay, go away. So this one is called The Boiling Rock. But first, let's talk about last time. We had a pretty epic scene. The scene that sticks out, I remember getting chills, was the two dragons coming out from either end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Going around Zuko and Aang, all the different fire. And then Zuko's like, I understand. And then their eyes light up and then they come out blasting.
After their dance.
Yeah, they have to do their dance, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just, and I know that he's going to be like extra powerful. And I'm like waiting for him to like, because he kind of mastered firebending already, but now he has like an extra uptick. And so I wonder how that's going to change, especially like him fighting. Like it would feel so good to see him fighting Azula.
With this newfound understanding.
And then like she's just caught off guard. Like, how did you just improve this quickly? There's no way.
Right.
That makes no sense.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to see a little bit more of their, like him teaching him now that he knows how to firebend.
Right. Now that
And he has like a true understanding of like the history of it.
Yeah,
So,
that's really the big takeaway.
That whole episode
from the last one was all about like finding their, like what, he's not fueled or he's not powered by rage anymore.
Yeah.
So
he understands why. I mean, he even said it. He's like, I need to take down the Fire Lord to restore balance in the world. And then he just immediately went and shoot the fire. Like he knows his purpose.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool to see what he shows Aang and how Aang could implement those abilities with his other bending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm really just wanting to see him learn.
Yeah. Hopefully it shows some of that.
Yeah, like I just want to see some.
Yeah, because we saw him learn a little bit with water and earth. So I'd like to see him learn with fire.
Yeah, same with fire.
The boiling rock. Something with rock. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, one thing this is random segue. We were talking about last episode how the combustion man kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Was just kind of thrown away. That's 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
And I was I remember being caught off guard with that. And then also last week with Zuko first coming into the group 2 weeks ago again, it felt like Zuko, but strange. There was like comedy in it. Like it was fine, but it felt like a different tone.
Where he was like, "Hey guys, Zuko."
Hey guys, okay, right. I was like, that doesn't feel like Zuko.
Yeah.
So it was at the time of this release. Like I didn't fact check this or anything, but it would make sense. It was around one of the first writer strikes, and so then that's why the story arc. And generally in shows, when there's a writer strike, you notice like an interesting like pivot in how the story goes. Some shows it collapses and then they're never the same.
Yeah, they just never bounce back.
So for it to be like such a, because it's really, if you think about the grand scheme of the show, it did feel like kind of a quick write off for Combustion Man, and Zuko did feel different. So I know that now. I don't know whenever that was all resolved, but I know that these episodes are bangers. So I don't know if we'll notice any things like that, but maybe if we notice something that seems a little different than what we're used to, it could be
that. Yeah.
So it's just
that's a good point.
Good knowledge to have going in. So anyway, you got any other?
Nothing like
anything?
That.
Yeah, sorry. After all that,
I don't got anything like.
It was in. I think it was in one of the comments on Patreon that they said it, and I was like, that's good. They usually. I like reading the comments because people, they've lived with this show for years,
right? And
so they just gain new insights,
little nuggets.
Yeah.
Throughout that's. I mean, he did seem funny, and the only way I justified it in my head was he's a new guy,
right?
Like,
and it makes sense.
He's not just angry all the time,
right? That's true too, and you could that would make sense,
right? And that I didn't think twice about it, but that makes more sense.
Yeah. And maybe they leaned into it. They're like, well, he's starting on a new leaf, so maybe he's a little bit more. But in that moment, he was like on his own in his room. He was usually like brooding, just kind of like down all the time and angry. But maybe since he's
they could have just used that like moment and be like, well, we can throw a little bit of comedy in.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and hop in. If you want to check out the full length reaction, it is over on our Patreon, like I mentioned earlier. Otherwise, consider subscribing if you want to watch the rest of the series with us. And let's go ahead and hop in.
Let's do it.
Great.
I always like watching their movements on this. Like in the intro.
But I believe
Oh yeah,
when they're like doing all the
things.
Yeah. 3 chapters in, and I'm still like, dang, that's cool.
I know it just looks good.
Yeah.
Sokka's your name, right? My favorite.
Oh, we can learn about the Kyoshi.
You all the time.
Maybe we'll get closure on this.
Dang.
Where is
I think we're about to.
We won't be apart for too long this time. I promise. Would you like to hear Uncle's favorite tea joke?
Sure, I like jokes. Bring it.
Okay, well, I can't remember how it starts, but the punchline is, leave me alone. I'm bushed.
He can't just stop.
Well, it's funnier when Uncle tells it.
Oh, maybe Aro will show up.
That'd be awesome.
Maybe that's because he remembers the whole thing.
Huh? She warming up to him?
Maybe.
Where'd they get the materials?
Yeah.
Maybe the temple.
Hey, can I talk to you for a second?
He's gonna want to ask about Suki because he was there. Maybe.
If someone was captured by the Fire Nation, where would they be taken? What do you mean? Who was captured? When the invasion plan failed, some of our troops were taken. I just want to know where they might be. I can't tell you. What? Why not? Trust me. Knowing will just make you feel worse. It's my dad. He was captured too. I need to know what I put him through. It's not good, Sokka. Please. My guess is they were taken to the Boiling Rock. What's that? The highest security prison in the Fire Nation. It's on an island in the middle of a boiling lake. It's inescapable. So where is this place?
That music was cool.
Why do you need to know?
Yeah, that was
cool.
cool.
What are you planning? Nothing.
Zuko's
Boy,
smart.
You're so paranoid. You guys actually flew right past it on your way here.
Ooh.
Thanks, Zuko. Just knowing makes me feel better.
Oh man, right.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's sharp for that.
I thought I was gonna ask about Suki.
I did too. That would have been.
I think he was around. He was technically on their side when that all happened. Oh, already. Zuko's gonna be there.
He just goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
Not up to anything, huh? Fine. You caught me. I'm gonna rescue my dad. You happy now? I'm never happy. Look, I have to do this. I have to regain my honor. You can't stop me, Zuko. You need to regain your honor? Believe me, I get it.
It's preach to the choir.
I'm going with you. No. I have to do this alone. How are you going to get there? On Appa? Last time I checked, prisons don't have bison daycares.
It's good.
We'll take my war balloon.
What does it say? Need meat. Gone fishing. Back in a few days. Sokka and Zuko. One more thing. Aang, practice your firebending while I'm gone. Do 20 sets of fire fists and 10 hot squats every time you hear a badger frog croak. Zuko.
Nobody else has homework.
Will it actually show?
One
Oh,
hot
it's
squat, two hot
actually
squat, three
squats.
hot squat,
Oh.
4 hot squat.
I thought it was gonna have like a firebending twist.
It's like
to it.
something.
Yeah.
Right, me too. Dude, that's so cool.
That's cool.
They don't know what to
Pretty
say.
clouds. Yeah. Fluffy. What? What? Oh, I didn't say anything. You know, a friend of mine actually designed these war balloons. No kidding. Yep. A balloon. But for war. There's one thing my dad's good at, it's war. Yeah, it seems to run in the family. Hey, hold on, not everyone in my family is like that.
His mom.
I know, you've changed. I meant my uncle. He was more of a father to me. And I really let him down. I think your uncle would be proud of you. Leaving your home to come help us? That's hard. It wasn't that hard. Really? You didn't leave behind anyone you cared about? Well, I did have a girlfriend. May. That gloomy girl who sighs a lot? Yeah. My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
And he won.
That's
He won.
rough, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's rough.
Just like nothing, no big deal.
Yeah.
This is a good bonding for him.
There it is. There's plenty of steam to keep us covered.
When it helps that they're in that.
War balloon, right?
Yeah.
Not Appa. It's in that?
Oh, God. That would be. I feel like that's awful for the workers too.
Yeah. Unless they are just like don't feel heat the same way, you know?
We're
Yeah.
going down. The balloon's not working anymore. The air outside is just as hot as the air inside, so we can't fly. Oh. So what are we supposed to do? I don't know. Crash landing?
Dude, if he lands in that water, Sokka, that's it for him. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now they're stuck there.
I had that thought whenever they're saying not to take off.
How are we gonna get off the island if the balloon won't work? We'll figure something out. I suspected it might be a one-way ticket. You knew this would happen and you wanted to come anyway? My dad might be here. I had to come and see. Uncle always said I never thought things through. But this is just crazy. Ah! What are you doing?
They
It
can't.
doesn't work anyway, and we don't want anyone to find it.
Yeah.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's no
So
turning
they
back
have to
now.
have a way to travel in and out.
Right. That's true.
I hope these disguises. We just need to lay low and
They look
find my
tiny.
dad as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
Guards! There's a scuffle in the yard. Come on!
Dang. So I just thought Zuko can fit in because he can firebend, but
Right. Well, unless they can't all firebend.
that's
I
true.
didn't do anything. I'm going back to my cell.
Stop right there.
Oh, see the
Kid
fire whip. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
We can't blow our cover.
He wants to know what he did. Isn't that cute?
What do you do?
Yeah, very cute, sir. Super cute.
You didn't bow down when I walked by, Chit Sang.
What? That's not a prison rule.
Do it!
Make me.
Oh, he's a firebender too.
Firebending is prohibited. You're going in the cooler.
Did he bend?
You! Help me take him in!
I mean, he must.
Be
Yeah.
back here in an hour.
No, I'm confused by that.
Yeah, he must be just a prison for another firebender. He was trying to bait him to bend so he can imprison him and like maybe solitary.
The warden will deal with you soon.
Oh, is it like ice cold in there? Ah. Yeah.
Can you believe this guy?
Prisoners. Am I right?
Tell me about it.
Hey, new guy. I know it's the rule to have your helmet on at all times, but this is the lounge. Relax.
But what if there's an incident? If I'm not prepared, someone could strike me on the head.
He's like, rookie.
Yeah.
Give it a week. He'll loosen up.
The Boiling Rock. It holds the Fire Nation's most dangerous criminals, right? So what about war prisoners?
All right, so far so good. They're infiltrating.
We're learning.
How can they heat themselves?
It sure looks cold in there.
That's why we call it the cooler. He won't be firebending in there.
Remember how?
It's the warden. Look alive.
Oh, that's the warden.
I hear you used firebending to try to escape. I wasn't trying to escape.
He's lying. I saw him with my own eyes.
No one has ever escaped from here. I'd sooner jump in the boiling lake myself than let that record fall. Don't forget it. Now go back to your shivering.
Remember Zuko had to do something like breathe fire in his mouth to stay warm whenever he tried to infiltrate the
Oh yeah.
the North Pole.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey there, fellow
That's
guard.
true.
How goes it? Zuko? Listen, I asked around the lounge. There are no Water Tribe prisoners. I'm afraid your father's not here. What? Are you sure? Did you
That's
double
also
check?
good news, but
Yeah, I'm sure. No. No! I'm really sorry, Sokka. So we came all this way for nothing? I failed. Again. Maybe we haven't failed after all. That's the spirit. I can't believe that worked. I didn't even know what I was saying. No, what you said made no sense at all.
Oh.
But look, it's Suki.
Oh, nice.
I thought that's who he was asking about initially.
And that made sense because of the callback in the intro.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? Did I do something wrong?
You mean you don't recognize me?
You people all look the same to me.
Oh? Then maybe you'll recognize this.
Oh, bad idea.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's you!
I thought he would do that at first.
The other Kyoshi warriors, are they here?
No, I don't know where they are. They locked me in here because I'm the leader.
I'm busting you out.
I'm so glad to see you, Sokka. I knew you'd come.
Aw,
There you go.
how nice.
I need to get into that cell.
No, you can't go in there. The lights are out. The prisoner could sneak up on you.
Step aside, fool. Hey, what are you doing?
Put your helmet on. Yeah.
Guard, help! I think he's an imposter. Arrest him!
Oh god.
It's falling apart real fast.
Get him off me and arrest him!
Just arrest him and then take him somewhere.
You're under arrest. Don't worry, I'll figure it out.
Dang, I never thought I'd find
Wait.
you in here, Prince Zuko.
How did you know who I am?
How could I not? You broke my niece's heart.
Oh.
Nice.
His uncle? I never meant to hurt her.
Quiet! You're my special prisoner now.
Okay. I didn't know Sokka was gonna actually imprison him. I thought he was gonna walk off somewhere and then
Yeah, and then just,
keep going.
right.
Oh, good. You guys have met.
Actually, we met a long time ago.
We did?
Yeah, you kind of burned down my village.
Oh, sorry about that. Nice to see you again. So listen, I think I have an escape plan. I checked out the coolers again. The whole point of them is to keep firebenders contained, right? Yeah. So they're completely insulated and sealed to keep the cold in. Well, to keep the cold in, it also has to keep the heat out, right?
Just get to the point, Sokka.
It's a perfect boat for getting through the boiling water. The cooler has a
Okay.
boat? Are you sure? I'm telling you, it'll work.
What?
There's a blind spot between two guard towers. It's the perfect launching point. I already tested it out. We'll roll the cooler into the water and just float with the current. It'll take us straight across. As long as we don't make a sound, no one will notice. And bing bang boom, we're home free.
Man, that's
But how are you gonna get the cooler out?
yeah.
Yeah, how are you going to get the cooler out?
Is he gonna help him?
What? We didn't say that. Yeah, you heard wrong.
I heard you hatching an escape plan, and I went in.
There's nothing to get in on. Yeah, the only thing we're hatching is an egg. Okay, you're in. Now, first we need someone to unbolt the cooler from the inside.
Oh, I can get you inside.
He's gonna go in there and firebend.
Hey, what are you, stupid? Watch where you're going!
Hey, you watch who you're shoving.
The fake fight.
Yeah. And it actually looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
No firebending. Into the cooler.
Oh, I figured the other guy would go.
Yeah, same. But I guess he just did it, so I don't know.
I can take you back to your cell if you've learned your lesson.
Oh, see?
Yes, I have.
Oh, maybe that's why he went in there. Because he
'Cause
knows
he
how to
knew
keep
how to
himself
do that,
warm.
yeah.
Suki and Chit sang out of their cells a few minutes ago. They'll be waiting for us at the shore.
I still don't. I'm not following how they're
Someone's
gonna get that thing.
I think it's
Yeah. New arrivals
it'll just
coming
fall
in
out of the
dawn.
wall somehow.
Anybody
And
interesting?
it remains.
Nah, just the usual.
Yeah.
But how do they know it's even
Robbers,
buoyant?
couple
Like it'll
traitors,
float.
Some more prisoners.
But it's also cylindrical, so I'm expecting it to just be like.
No fun.
War prisoners.
They just rock. I just heard
Could
him.
be your father. I know. Well, what should we do?
Oh,
Are we
shoot.
going ahead with the plan, or are we waiting another night? I don't know.
Some more prisoners just came
Is
in.
it right for me to risk Suki's freedom? all of our freedom on the slim chance that my dad is gonna show up? It's your call, Sokka.
Can you not check tonight, though?
Took you guys long enough. This here's my girl and my best buddy. They're coming too.
Fine. Everybody in the cooler. Let's go.
But what if it doesn't?
It's like tips over.
I know.
Look, Sokka, you're going to fail a lot before things work out. That's supposed to make me feel better? Even though you'll probably fail over and over and over again. Seriously, not helping. You have to try every time. You can't quit because you're afraid you might fail.
Hey, if you two are done cuddling, can we get a move on?
No, I'm staying.
Dang.
You guys go.
Man.
You've been here long enough.
I'm not leaving without you, Sokka.
Oh, God.
I'm staying too.
Oh, God.
Not me, I'm out. Let's roll, baby.
Maybe it's just going to prove that this works.
Yeah,
Gave
maybe.
up our
Yeah.
only chance of escape.
Or it rotates. That'd be bad.
I hope we haven't just made a huge mistake.
Hold it in.
Well.
I guess it did work.
Lock down the prisoners.
Yeah.
Now.
The plan failed. They're caught.
Get the fugitives and throw them in the cooler.
They are in a cooler, sir.
One that's bolted down and not floating in the water. This is a lockdown.
What if it's not them again?
This is it. If my dad's not there, we risked everything for nothing.
I mean, you would have been caught.
Come on,
Yeah,
come
true.
on. Is that him? My dad doesn't have a nose ring.
Is that him?
What if they bait us again and it's not him? After all this. Oh, dang.
Dad.
Nice. All right. Part 2.